everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Olivia and here we talk about all things reading. If that interests you, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Today I am going to be talking about the Heartstopper series. So I just reread this entire series except for volume 5, which I just read, and I have opinions, so let's get into it. So let me tell y'all, I love this series so much. This series is golden to me. I love this series. And I think it's so sweet and so cute, which is why I have all the books at the moment. If you don't know a lot about Heartstopper, the synopsis is that these two boys fall in love at this all-boys high school, and it basically just shows how their relationship ebbs and flows as it goes on. The series is very heartwarming and is very wholesome, so if you're looking for a nice, easy, chill read that will make you happy, I definitely recommend the Heartstopper series. I'm quickly going to get into each book and what I think of each book. This is the first book. It's about when they first meet each other. This book is really sweet. It also gives a really good introduction to the series and to its characters, so it does what it's supposed to. Of course, graphic novels can only jam in so much information into one book because it's pictures, and so you can only do so much in one book, but for a first book, this was great, and I really liked it. It's not my favorite book just because it's the beginning and I like the deeper part into the relationship more, but I still really like this and I still highly recommend it. Here we have Heartstopper Volume 2. This is also good. We're getting a little deeper into the relationship, but not too much yet, because as I said before, you really can't jam too much into a graphic novel, but I really like this as a graphic novel series because I believe it makes it even more heartwarming, and it also makes it more accessible, which I think makes Heartstopper what it is. And it's just such a good series. But this book is basically just a little bit deeper into their relationship. Not too deep, but a little more. So if you like some light stuff, but you still want a little bit more than them just meeting, this is a great book for you. This will probably end up being your favorite out of the whole series. Still not my favorite, but we will be getting to some more of my major favorites as we go on. Heartstopper Volume 3. So this one has significantly more weight, which I do recommend reading the actual paper copies of these books and not just reading it on an e-reader, because it's so much different. You know, you get to feel the weight, you get to see the art. I love reading graphic novels in my hand and not online. You may feel different, but I like it when it's here because I want to read it in my hands. So in this book, they go on a school trip to Paris, which is really fun, and it's just a really fun journey, and it's really cool to read about. So I really like Volume 3, and of course we're getting deeper into the relationship, which means more issues and more conflict, which is really interesting. I mean, the whole book has a good amount of conflict, but I like this conflict more. I like the problems more, the plot more. It's a really good book. I really like this one. Then we have Volume 4, my favorite volume, because in this one, Charlie goes through some serious issues, which Charlie is this one. I can't believe I just said that this deep into the video, but this is Charlie and this is Nick, and they're together. But Charlie starts to deal with some really bad issues, or really doesn't start, but they start to become uncovered, and it's really interesting to read about, and I think it's great representation of those types of issues, which I'm being very vague on purpose because I don't want to spoil any of the series, because it's really cool to get to figure it out yourself, so that's why I'm being vague, but it's really cool, so I really like it. And then finally we have Heartstopper Volume 5. Y'all, this is not one of my favorites. I like it, but there was an element in this book about them having to take their relationship to the next level, which is fine, I get it. But I wasn't super into it. If you've read this book, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't know, I was like, I don't know why I didn't like it. I was just kind of like, I get it, but it wasn't my favorite source of conflict, and it kind of just was this was the bump, and then it just went smoothly. There really wasn't a lot of it there. So definitely not my favorite one of the books in the series, but it still does what it's supposed to do. It's wholesome, it's heartwarming, it does what it's supposed to do. I do still recommend this book, even though it wasn't my favorite of the series. My favorite of the series was volume 4 because we really get into some serious issues in here, but it's still like a sweet book to read, which is also really cool. So yes, these are the Heartstopper books. I hope you guys read them, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Let me know what you think of them in the comments down below, because I really want to hear what you think. And thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you like content like this, check out my book blog, oliviabooknook.com. I make blog posts about reading. I'm sure you'd enjoy it if you enjoyed this video. But before I go, if you stayed this long, it's probably because you care about my content. I took a break from YouTube for about a month, and the reason why was because I just need to recollect and think about my content and what I was going to do with it, because the quality was dropping and I needed to change that, and that's just why I took a break from YouTube. That's just what happened, so there's my explanation, and hopefully that doesn't have to happen again, because I'm going to create a new plan so that my quality doesn't end up dropping so much, and I can actually give you guys good quality videos on time, but I will be posting frequently again, so that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye!